Hey yo, hello, 大家好，这里是 Leo, and I'm back again. Today, I'm not in a so good condition, as you can already hear from my voice. Probably, I don't know, but I'm not in the so good condition today since I got a small cold, and so probably I will cough during the reaction video. But I still want to make some videos for you guys. Like I can't actually handle that I have one day that does not actually giving out content. So although my condition is not so good today, I still want to make some videos for you. So and also there are some, I got some videos in my storage, but those kind of videos need some post production. So I would need some time to do that. And the reason why we need the post production is because basically you can based on the music videos that you see, like probably from Linkin Park, and some of them, or like I would say basically most of them are copyright protected, and this is a dilemma for the reactionist. Okay, so it's like if you want to do some reaction video for your audience, then you need to think about whether you're just using that video to get the views, or you are getting the views based on how you interpret it, right? So the entire protection system is very good. I would say that's good for us, especially for the one who actually performed in front of the camera. Since I'm also if you don't know, I'm also a beatboxer musician, so I know that basically our work, we need some views, not just like letting other people to probably download our videos and post them onto their channel, and they will and somehow get some views. This is not something that we are willing to see. So there is although there is a dilemma for the reactionist, but there are still a cut line, and we have to draw a line toward the interpretation, or just you want to use the video for the views sake. Okay, so yeah. So in this video, probably I have talked too much for this, but yeah, this is basically my thinking. So if you want to support me, down in the description, I just recently opened a buymeacoffee.com. I don't know whether it's a .com, but I recently started buy me a coffee link. You can get to see that, okay? If you want to support directly to the channel, since right now I'm not so famous, but I will keep on doing my works to make me, I would say, visible in this platform. So yeah, that's basically what I would do. So if you want to support the channels directly, buy me a coffee will be a good chance. Alright. Alright, I'm not going to talk too much on this. Alright, so today what we have on the plate is a top 10 drops in the solo LM of Grand Beatbox Battle 2024. And for today, I will not just like go over the top 10 drops, but I will also give you my opinions and also my interpretation, and do they deserve to be in the top 10 drops, and are there any drops that actually blow my mind away yet haven't been onto this top 10 drops. So yes, without further ado, although there are too much ado, but yeah, let's get into the video and let's see how that works. All right, so top 10 drops, it's your time to shine. All I need is no fuck. Yeah. Oh, what is this? Is this? Hey, this is a new intro, man. This is a new intro, and let's see. I feel a little bit, probably the sound is a little bit too, the volume is not that huge. Oh yeah, it's getting back. So yeah, they got new intro. So this intro is basically for the, I know that they are going to drop a lot of videos for the elims, so for probably a lot of categories. So they have the probably special video, special intro for this, and this is a good thing, right? This is a good thing, like to let people know that, yeah, this is a top 10. And this is something that we selected to be the best one. So yes, I support this. So let's go.
All I need is no fuck.
MC, Loop Station, Crew, Producer, GBB24. Yeah, talk.
Yacht bike. Yacht bike.
Okay.
Yacht bike. Go down.
This one is
Go
good.
down.
This one's good.
Everybody jump to the beat like. Go, 'cause it would. Everybody.
So this one, okay, I know that the next one is Pat Max. I didn't know that, but I just saw the video. Well, top 10, well deserved. Why? Because based on the crowd control, based on how he selected sounds, and also how he arranged the high notes, also the low frequency sounds, and how he actually produced that onto the microphone. That's good. And if you can actually control the crowd like this, I would say this is a good performance and well deserved to be the top 10 drops. So you can see, so they have a low and high frequencies, and oh my god, this kind of switching between the high and low notes, that's actually pretty good for the chord control and also for the arrangement. So, and if you want to actually do the chord control, you need a lot of strength in power, in your air, and also in your production.
Go, 'cause it would. Everybody.
Pat Max.
Me no.
Alright, this one is also good. Alright, so what I have observed is that starts from the probably we will say the pre-chorus or the building, like to actually make the entire speaking. Well, let me put it this way, okay? So it's in the entire speaking. Like for the those kinds of like probably argument, you have a very good foundation to read that. So it's like, yeah, and I would say this selection is also good for me. Like you can get to know what are the starting points that they think about. They also use the like, let me, and also making that making the people to know that, well, he is going to drop something, and also sustaining the low notes, or like probably showcasing the low notes can actually make your drop to be more favorable, and also make your drop to be more engaging in this sense. And also a little showcase of the techniques, that is also nice.
Me no.
And also the transition between each bars, each sentences, it's nice. This is so hard.
you. I wanna battle you.
Alright, this one is, I would say this one, actually, based on my interpretation, this one, the reason why it is in the top 10 drops is not because of its originality. It's because he makes all kinds of sounds, sounding so effortless. Man, this is something that I cannot do. Like, probably for the beatboxers who focus on the techniques, this will be something that much appreciated. But for me, this, like, I will give it a plus point, not just on the technicality. It's also how he execute the sounds in the so clean manner, and also in the so clean structure, and also making like very effortless. So it's like, let's review this again, and you can get to know each sounds are well distributed, well performed, and also well structured.
Alexinho.
And also a call out for Alexinho, man.
Alexinho, I wanna battle you.
See? Oh, this is so hard. You know, you need to think about, this is all about the difficulty, and also all about the, you know, entire, like, probably if you are in the scene, if you are in the beatbox discussion, you will appreciate this a lot. Like, I would say this will not be a ear candy for the audience that is not in the beatbox scene. But I mean, for this is a very interesting technique, and also is a very high-end technique that can actually make beatboxers feel that, oh my god, he is dropping something very, you know, outstanding.
Battle you.
Because you need to think about you know, the sucker punch, and also how you distribute our snare, our tongue snare, and also, you know, sucker punch, and also and so on and so forth. So it's this is like, yeah, well deserved. You know what? Before this video drop, I already know that this will be in the top 10, man. I mean, this one, remix, it drops something that it's so unique, okay? I would say, if you focus a lot onto throw bass singing and also inward bass, these will not be super duper hard. But how he performed that is very unique. And you need some, in the sense of musical sentences, you know, you need something to instrumentate all kinds of sounds all together. This is what I appreciate this, how I appreciate this. And also you can know the it's like in a different pitch, yet you're using your false vocal folds to do that, which because we know our true vocal folds is like oh right, but in the false vocal folds, those are the muscles that we rarely trained when we are actually speak. Like probably, I would not say. Probably I should put it this way. Like not the false vocal folds are actually the vocal folds that protect your vocal folds. All right, are the muscles that protect your vocal folds. So if you really need some vibration into the false vocal folds, you need more effort, which I will appreciate this. Like, oh, a lot of people just ask me, Leo, I know how to do a throw bass, but basically I cannot have the pitch on that. That's the reason why, right? Like, because we rarely train those parts of muscle to vibrate, which means you will not be able to make it sound like you are using that to speak. Okay, so most of the time, the very starting point of the throw bass will be oh 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 oh. But as the time goes by, you know how the vibration works, and you can actually have the points to be a little bit lower or play between the points. All right, so it will be more like here, wow, wow, yeah, yeah, yeah. And once you understand, once you understand how to control the false vocal folds, later on you will be able to play with the notes and go advanced for the inward ones. Like this one can be easier to control, but inward bass is like inhaling your voice, inhaling your air. So inhaling, like for example, if you inhale and speak, it is a little bit hard to control, right? So let alone inward throw bass, right? So it's like I don't know how to actually control the pitch, but I mean in the inward bass, I also don't know. Like this is something that I am still observing and also trying to have some experiments on. So back to this video, this is how I appreciate this, because he knows how to actually control the muscle and make it sounds differently in the sense of throw bass. Okay, if you properly trained your false vocal folds, it will not be so hard. But I mean, if you put this in the arrangement like this, then this is something to be, you need a lot of practice to do this. So you can see the first throw bass is, and the second is, it's like it has a different vibration point to actually reach the different notes. Remix. Respect. And here, even lower, man, even lower. This is not a no more inward bass that you can do. This is like you need to know how to do inward bass as the base, as a foundation, to have some variation to that. Man. And also, he knows that inward bass, if you have your mouth closed, the air will go through your nasal cavity. So he just like this is what we call the like constructing. No, actually not constructing. This is like probably you. Let's put it in a easier way. Like you need to stop the air from going into your mouth. Since your nostril, you have two sides, right? So if you want to control your bass and to make it sound like a slicer effect or tremolo effect, then you need to actually stop one air string going into, you need to only have your one air string going through. Otherwise, you will sound like, you will not get such beautiful effects. But if you stop or like if you actually constrict, okay, that's the word, constrict to one nostril, and you will get. This is how you do the slicer effects. So this is something mind-blowing, man. Oh, steady! Also, another good point of the low frequencies and high frequencies distribution, like when you have a low or like you need some high notes to actually support your low note to be the ear candy for your audience, and this is how this is treasured. And also, why is it listed in the top 6? I would say there is a reason behind it. Like you sustained the pattern and into the different beat pattern and make it into a different beat genre. This is something that I will appreciate a lot. So you can hear from here, this is a house. Here is a switch. Get into a trap bass music like sentence. Beautiful. I can't hurt my throat right now. I forget. Lord, man. Beyond number 5. Okay, so this is also a similar pattern or similar technique that as the previous one Steady do. Like he actually conduct the snare in the pretty unique way, and I would say in the hard way. It's not a normal, but it's like it has a different that's what we call the fricative, the different fricative toward the sounds to make it sound like African and something like this. I don't know how he conducted it, but it's like amazing. You hear that? In the back, right? You can hear that, right? This is a drill bit, right? Like drill. Good music, good genre choice.
Johnny.
And also go to the bass like trap line vocals. Tasty. Oh, you know, sustaining the. This is so hard. Oh man, having 2 sentences into the top 10 drop is something, man. Jular, you should be proud of yourself. This is something, man. Oh heaven. Oh. Good choice of sounds for the I would say for the bridge, man, and also for the also for the transition. This is a good choice of sounds. Oh. Man, it must be so much effort and also so much air. You need to control that in a good sense. Alright, this was Kaji. Hardstyle! Alright, man, this is a very interesting one. Okay, it's placed in the 4th, right? Top 4, right? Yes. And why? Because hardstyle is a genre that beatboxers will be, a little bit afraid to choose. Because you need a lot of strength of your muscle. And also a lot of, control to your voice. Because it requires a lot of air going in, and also it requires you to do a lot of control between each sounds, how the sounds are produced. Since if you choose this will not be an ear candy at all. This doesn't sound like a hardstyle drum at all. But if you choose this also does not sound like one. So you need to think about, this is what I call the sound design. You need to design your hardstyle drum into this. And with these to be said, the drum is already hard. And you need to think about what is layering between, or like probably under or above. Above should be more correct. Like above the drum pattern. This is what you should do, man. So he chose the that's what we call the, somebody have these suggestion to me, but I didn't catch the name. I doesn't have the name. I know it's from the K. Probably we can abbreviate it as a K base. Man, K what? Kino. I don't know, but I mean this is a base of something sounds like a snore bass, but this is a the K bass. Okay, you know what I'm referring to, right? Is it? The bass sounds like this. So the K come on, bass. Sorry for forgetting your name, forgetting the name of the sounds. I'm so sacrilegious on this, but I mean, yeah, this is how you know the masterpiece coming through, right? So because you know that you are going to have lots of muscle in your mouth, so you need to choose the bass that is actually going from the nasal cavity, which is what Kaji have done in here. So this is a very good idea of how to actually, combine your oral cavity and nasal cavity all together. This is the, from the bottom of the heart. This is the bass that use basically all of your vocal system to produce that. Oh my god! You need a lot of effort on this, man. Sorry. Oh my god, my condition is so bad today. But I mean, this is how, from my demonstration, you can know how hard it is, right? And also the different hardstyle drum pattern. Man, sound design is a key for this one.
Because jealousy, losing the hands up.
Oh, these, man.
Like it, spend a penny, that'll get you excited.
This is beautiful. All right, just like the one that I talk about in probably to say this is a little bit late, but I mean, I have made the entire reaction for the Grand Beatbox Battle of this year, the solo elims, of this year. So you can go back to check each beatboxers, how they actually perform. I have not to say a very complete one, but a detailed reaction and analysis to how they conducted the sounds. So this one, as I already mentioned in the video, how I appreciate this is actually how he starts the entire drop with a fricative lip roll. It's not, but it's a
Losing the hands up.
Well, this is not so much probably I'm going to change a little bit. This is not a pure fricative, but it's actually, if you're going to say that this is affricated sounds, affricated sounds, then it actually initiate with the unique starting point. Unique stop, unique plosive. Should I say plosive? Inward sounds. Okay, let's put it that way. Unique inward sounds to start the entire lip roll, man. It's not like the normal inward drum that we'll do, but it's like the inward P snare. All right, so making it affricated and sounds different from other people. Alright, let's get into this.
Because jealousy, losing the hands up.
so hard, man. And also the design of the, because the tempo of this beatbox sentence is relatively slow based on the one that we have observed, right? So it's relatively slow. So how you actually sustain and also how you design the sentence to go would be very critical towards probably every sounds that you produce on the stage, man. So to conduct something slower is actually, you will raise probably equal concerns as what you are doing in the very fast speed. Okay, so in fast speed, you need to think about whether it sounds good or whether it sounds a little bit gibberish. And if in the lower speed, you need to think about, are each sounds executed well, right? So this is a dilemma to overall beatboxing is hard. Overall beatboxing to this level is very hard. Yet, there are different kinds of difficulties toward different beatbox patterns. So, no matter what kinds of patterns that you are looking for, or no matter what kinds of sounds that you are doing right now, you're already on the good stage, man.
Because jealousy, losing the hands up.
And also you need to, probably times 2 speed toward the bridge, toward the transition, and to make it also sustained. To sustain the note, to sustain the beat, and also not to lose your tempo. Oh la la.
You might like it, spend a penny, that'll get you excited.
It's so on point, and this is how I also said in my Aussie's reaction. It's like the rhythm itself is very, very, very unique, man. Nice. Number 2.
Can you feel it now?
Yes.
Check it.
Oh my god! Alright. Although I already know that, and I already reviewed this, but I mean, this one is so good and worth reviewing again and again. Okay, so let's understand that. Why is it difficult? Okay, and why is it worth to be the top 2? Alright, so I mean, for this top 2, it's very good. It's a well-placed one. Okay, so why? Because you can know the bridge is actually conducted with the so-called vibration bass, but in the drop, he chose the easier one, yet putting more detail for that. So probably we will say vibration bass can be the can be the ear candy for the audience, and also technically to be harder than normal throw bass, and but how he conducted the vibration bass to be the bridge is actually very brave. And also he need to think about, if I am going to do something for the drop with normal or ordinary throw bass, then that is something that he need to think about. What to add and what to put into that is actually something that we as a beatboxers have to think about.
Dopamine bound.
And also it raises a good anticipation toward the entire setting. Like if you it will not be as effective as my voice are cracking today, but I mean, you know what I mean, right? Probably you can already know what to anticipate, and also it can raise your anticipation toward the drop.
Dopamine bound. Can you feel it now? Check it.
This is so hard, man. You know, one thing that I love throw bass is that everyone plays it will have different sound quality, acoustic quality, and then they will have different kinds of execution and also different kinds of instrumentation, as well as different kinds of sound effects toward this. I mean, low frequencies are pretty subjective for me, and but it's essential, right? Like if you have your low frequencies toward your set, toward your entire beatbox making, then you need to first make it sounds okay, clean, down to the floor. Yet you cannot put too much low frequencies into your entire set. Otherwise, it will sound a little bit boring. So, taking Wing for the example, he conducts the low frequencies and also making the entire high frequencies also shine through toward the instrumentation. So masterpiece. So if you notice, if you observe this in detail, this is not just like that. He also arranged a relatively high-pitched kick and also the beat to make the entire sentence shine through. And also this is a little bit like progression toward your entire throw bass sentence. It's like raising the intensity, raising the sonority to make it sound like progressive.
Check it.
You can hear the high notes also. Oh! And the choose of different types of lip roll. This is not the lip roll that he used in the previous drop, right? Like he had the he has this lip roll, and to make different kinds of sound texture. This is how good Win is doing this. Apple eyes. Well deserved, man. Well deserved. So, I mean, the biggest point for this drop is about the breath control. So if you listen carefully to the sounds, you can know that the first pattern is unique. He used the very good intervocatic intervals to make it sound like, hey, I'm actually producing music. I'm not just here for you to bounce. I'm making the art that is inside me. Because having the blink or having the intervocatic intervals are pretty, it takes a lot of encouragement to do that. Is either you're very confident in your sounds, or you know that your audience can actually appreciate that. Then you'll be able to produce the beat pattern sentence like this. And you can know that basically most of the sounds are the inwarded sounds. So you need a lot of breath. And going through your lung, going through your basically everything. This is how you make good music, man. My God. Hey, also, man, how to do the sound? I don't know. And it's actually, just like what Kaji have done, it's like using basically all of your vocal systems to produce a beat. I can't do that. This is so nice. I mean, well deserved. All right. So right now it's about the honorable mention. Okay, and I just see Stitch over there. I mean, honorable mention are also the ones that are so beautifully done. Yet, I mean, it's a little bit. I would say probably it will be a bit pity toward those honorable mentions. Like they are so good, yet there are already some beautiful sentences in the top 10. So if you are also in an honorable mention, then you have done a very, 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 very good job. Okay, man. So right, let's get into the honorable mentions. And, to get into the GBB honorable mentions, this is something for you, man. Although it's a pity that you cannot get into a, I've questioned myself how to actually talk about 可惜, the Mandarin word 可惜 in English. Like we would teach like it's a shame that we cannot get into that, or it's a pity that we cannot get into that. But I mean, most of the words, I think itself pragmatically or like semantically, it's not actually that close to what 可惜 actually mean in Mandarin. So, man. So I would say 这很可惜. But I mean, you're already in the honorable mention, which means you're already appreciated and you have worked so hard on this. And yes, let's go into the honorable.
I think I found out.
Oh, this is so hard.
I think I found my. I just want
Me, this one. Oh, man. Oh. I mean... I don't know how to do that. And also how he construct the entire piece. That all the notes that he produced are there for a reason. He does not just like want to let the audience feel bouncy toward his track, but it's like he's composing music in this sense. Man, I appreciate it so much. And different kinds of like shaping your vowels and different kinds of how should I put it? Like, this is beyond description. Based on the literal meaning, beyond description, man. The nasal sounds, oral sounds, and also the siren sounds, and also putting. Man, you need to know what kinds of sounds it's worth using in this sense, man. So hard. And also how to get the so rapidly click. Man, the click are so beautiful. Also beautiful vocal fry. I think I found my.
I think I found my. just want fucking beatbox, 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 beatbox. I just want fucking beatbox, 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 beatbox. Oh yeah.
You know what? This one I have already talked about the you know how complex it is, how to actually conduct the the different beat patterns, but above you have different rhythms of the vocals. Yeah, this is what we would normally think, right? But he and like I will get affected toward what I produce as a melody, man. Man, so beautiful. And also getting into the 3 beats by having the different rhythms onto that. This is how complex, and also why it should be also appreciated for the honorable mention, man. Alexander, my legend.
Beatbox, beatbox, beatbox.
The switching, the transition, so nice. Also this one. Aww. Also, Alexander referred to the crowds, and in the last one, they put Apple Eyes structure, Apple Eyes sets routine back in this. Alright, remember to go to subscribe to the, the almighty, the greatest Swiss beatbox. Man, go to subscribe then. And they're dropping so high quality beatbox videos. And also I have done all the reactions to the solo LMs in this year of this year. So definitely go check it out if you want to know my honest and also how I interpret those LMs. You can go to check out. I believe I have already put that as a playlist, so you can go to refer to. Alright, so I would say that's it for today, and I appreciate the top 10 and also the honorable mentions. Man, what a beautiful year. So I can't wait for the future battle rounds. Battle rounds do have different kinds of criteria to talk about, man. Let's get into that, and can't wait to see the battle rounds. Alright, so I would say that's it for today. We will see you in the next one.